Hey, it's Holly. Today's video is the 1994 Strollin baby, and it's one of these cute little quilted hearts. These sets are so much fun, and there's been so much like nostalgic art and things that have been based off of these sets over the years because they're so gorgeous. I think of the vintage Polly Pockets, they are among the most gorgeous. I just love that quilted heart look. It's just iconic. So this one is called Strollin Baby. And again, these are from 1994. There's only 3 of these. I've shown you one of them before, but I can't wait to show you around. Let's get started. So today's toy tour is the 1994 Strollin Baby. I love these quilted hearts. There's 3 of them. Previously I've shown you the pink one on my channel. This is the yellow one. They're just really cute. I think that these are gorgeous. There's been a lot of art that's been designed based on these particular compacts. They have done handbags based on these compacts, and I just think these are some of the most iconic compacts from the vintage Polly Pocket era. So this is the second set that I'm showing you, and it's pretty cute, and it's got my favorite animal inside. So let's open this up and check it out. So this is, I'm gonna say it's supposed to be probably a daycare, or kind of like a play school, preschool, nursery type idea. So we'll start at the top, work our way down as per usual. So up top there is what I would say is a nap room. So there's a little bed. There is also a cradle here. I'm using cradle instead of crib specifically because this one's rocking. Beautiful window back here and good use of color up top. So there's a bookshelf above the bed. That's a little bit dangerous, but whatever. Cabinet here, and then over on the side we have a dresser with a teddy bear and a little tiny little mushroom lamp. That's really cute. Also just some loose cords that you should not have near a crib, just as a side note. Down below there is the play area. So this is where they would be playing indoors. So there's an armchair probably for Polly to relax. This is, gosh, you know, I've got kids and I'm already losing my vocabulary here. This is like a little baby, I think they're called play gyms, but it's where you lay the baby down on the ground and then they look up at this and they sort of swat at the stuff with their hand. This is another tiny little toddler chair with what appears to be plants behind it. And then a little playhouse. This opens up awkwardly. And inside there is another little teddy bear in there. Lots of really bright art on the wall. You can see they've been working on art projects and then hanging them on the wall, which is, that tracks. Down below is the outdoor play area. So again, maybe not the safest thing. There's just a giant pond, drowning hazard alert, but there is a little push car stroller type thing. There is a merry-go-round that turns. So when you turn this, the duck in the pond moves as well as the stroller cart thing. I do feel like they lacked a bit of color down here. They could have maybe done with a little bit more paint because a lot of this kind of blends in with each other. I find that the purple blends in with this sort of mauve color a little bit too easily. But there is some greenery on the side, some flowers, some lily pads in the pond, a tiny little sand play area with a shovel and a bucket, a park bench, and then there is my friend, the squirrel, which is my favorite animal. I love squirrels so much. Cute little gate at the front as well that opens up. So that's it's kind of an awkward gate, to be honest, but that is the downstairs outdoor play area. Oh, and a tiny little bridge here. So this does have quite a few moving pieces, which does make it quite fun. I like that you can move this little squirrel around. I like that there's just this giant squirrel hanging out, quite frankly. It's the size of the kids. But also this feature and having the ducks swim when you have that move is really cute. I always appreciate these little cradles. I think they're very sweet. And then this playhouse, even though it's a bit awkward to pull it out, it's a cute idea. There's probably a ton of these that are broken because it's a really strange mechanism. So that is the compact. Let's talk about the figures that came with it. So it came with 3 figures. Now, one of them that I have has a little bit of a broken arm, but we're doing what we can here. So it comes with a Polly figure and then 2 children. Bear with me while I pull them out. So here's Polly. She's wearing a green dress with a purple shoe. She has a little white necklace on. Hopefully that's in focus. She has her hair up in a ponytail. And she just kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. She looks like thinner than usual. I think it's the way her hair is. She just looks like a bit smaller. I don't know how to put it into words. The shape of her, and maybe it's just that her arms are in instead of, you know, out to the side. Maybe that's partially what it is. It's just, she just looks a bit off. So she goes here. We're going to put her in the stroller. She can push the kids around in the stroller. And then the 2 that come with the set. So let me just quickly look at their names here. So this is Lucy. So Lucy is the toddler. She's wearing purple pants and a green shirt. She's in this awkward, we call this W sitting position, where they make their legs shaped like a W. It's very bad for your body. And she's crawling around on the ground to play, I presume. She has her hair in the cutest little ponytail on top of her head, which I love. She's just a really cute figure. And then last but not least, he's missing an arm. Maybe it was a birth defect, but his name is Ben. And he's the baby, and he's wearing a little yellow outfit. He has a tiny tuft of this sort of strawberry blonde hair on top of his head. And he's the 3rd figure of the set. So you can fit the characters in here in all sorts of different ways. She can sit in the bed. She can be in the bed there. Her body honestly is kind of an awkward shape to fit in a lot of places. I'm not fully sure why they designed her in that kneeling position, but Ben at least sits really easily in here. Maybe she would too. Should we try it? No, she does not fit there. I don't know. I am not certain why they made her that shape. If anyone has better thoughts, let me know in the comments. But there is the set with the figures put in place. She's totally just gonna fly off, so I'm gonna put her over here. And then Polly can push Ben around in the stroller. So very cute. Again, that squirrel is the same size as the toddler. Like, that's alarming. That's downright alarming, but really, really, really cute play set. And I can't complain. If they put a squirrel in a set, I immediately love it. There are a few other sets with squirrels that I can name off the top of my head. Polly in the Nursery, which is probably one of the earlier sets I showed on my channel. It's a little pentagon shaped set, compact. That one has a little squirrel in the background, and then the other one that has a whole squirrel in it is, I think it's called Polly in her Woodland Realm or something. It's one of these little jeweled compacts with a sort of faux emerald on it. That one actually has a squirrel figure. I haven't shown it on the channel yet, so but I do have it. So yeah, anyway, I digress. I love squirrels, so I was excited to see that here. So as always, let me know what you liked about this set. For me, I love the squirrel. I don't love the bond and the loose cords in the sleeping area. That just gives me anxiety as a mom, but That's probably just a very strange complaint because it is a toy. I love the little stroller. I love this pond with the duck moving in it. And I think that that is a very nice detail. I love anytime they put these little cradles in a set. I think they're so cute. Not a huge fan of this playhouse just because the mechanism is really difficult. It's not smooth. So it always feels like you're breaking it when you use it. But other than that, it's a very cute set. And these quilted compacts, they're just so gorgeous to look at from the outside. So I'm always thrilled to get my hands on these. But that is the 1994 Strollin Baby playset. All right, again, let me know what your favorite part about this is. I am just always so excited when there's a squirrel in a set. I love squirrels so much. And I live somewhere where we've got lots of trees, and so there's constantly squirrels in my yard, which makes me happy. But I know not everyone loves squirrels, but I sure do, and I'm glad to have them around. So seeing one in here, even if it's terrifying, it's the size of a toddler, that is really upsetting if you think about it, but I'd probably be into it if I saw it in real life too, as long as it wasn't aggressive, right? That's the goal, as long as it's being cute, keeping its distance. But that one didn't seem to be aggressive, probably because it's an inanimate object. So again, let me know in the comments what's your favorite thing about this set. I have one more in the set to show you, or in this series. This is the Babysitting Collection of the Quilted Hearts, but I do not have all the pieces yet, so I am hanging off on that one until I do. I prefer to show you sets when they're complete, or at least complete maybe with like a broken arm, but that's kind of, you know, that's where I draw the line. The broken arm, like this guy here. But I do like to make sure that I can show you what the pieces are, so that's why I'm holding off on the third one until I get my hands on those pieces. Again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. I come out with new videos every Monday and Thursday. You'll get notifications when we have premieres. And I do attend most of the premieres, so it's a good way to connect with me. And if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube, you can find me on social media. So just look up Pocket Vintage Toys. You'll find me on Facebook, you'll find me on Instagram, you'll find me on TikTok. That's the best way to connect with me outside of YouTube. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.